honestly. I didn't set that thing up, but very good.
They both look like D's.
Mike, I think it might be right about time to refelt this thing.
Refelt?
Yeah, it's kind of grimy.
Starting to get fugly. Alright, so the cool news is, all we need to do is replace this plastic piece with just a whole new piece. And then it's sorted out.
Plastic?
Or it's...
Oh, there's plastic on top, I see.
Yeah.
I was thinking we don't even have to take it off. Like, just pull another one over top and
Yeah, we could do that.
leave it, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's going to hurt anything, just leaving it on there. I'm sure the sensors are not going to have an issue with
another...
Yeah, it's a layer of fabric, you know, it's not a whole lot.
Yeah. Alright, I'm trying to get... That should be connected and working. Can you just put some cards here just so I check the camera, and then your radio's on.
Because I like to be able to see you, and especially since you're going to be sitting on my couch, I want to be able to see you. I get that you want to be on my company or whatever.
You know, we're playing on a live stream, right?
So I have to look
Yeah.
over my shoulder to figure out if you're okay or whatever. So you're going to I'll give you my phone, or you can take my whole purse. Wait, can I have your earphone? Thank you. She said that she wanted to go for like a walk or whatever, but then...
Rob, gonna sit there?
I don't know. Where's Mike? Let's go. Mike? Where'd Mike go? Okay,
Hey,
Can I grab a couple cards?
yeah, I had to get it set up before it was going to register, no?
I know, I love the
I had to, like, input information before it was registered, no?
Register what?
The cards on there?
Oh, no, I just need to get the camera working.
Got it, sorry.
Yeah, the cards are good. The cards are good.
Sorry.
The table's not really in the same spot as last time.
Yeah, what's pushed up on that side?
Oh yeah, I thought it was. Hold on. We have that foot in there needs to move. No, actually,
we're not playing yet.
that's
You
strange.
did mark it, right?
Yeah, we marked them.
All right,
and it
well,
looks like they're in the right
So
spot.
turning the computer off resets all the cameras. So I
Got
need-
it.
Yeah.
Got it. Interesting.
Did you get Sour Spoon?
So you're playing? Yes, you're playing.
Yeah.
I'm voluntold.
I was gonna play next round, but
You can play both.
You got... Okay.
I just got AirPods because they have Sour Spoon.
I mean, you could have got
Stay
this one.
here, stay here,
Yeah.
Yeah, wherever you want.
stay here.
That's all I have. That's all the cash I have. Tip the man test.
Hey, it's okay. I accept Zelle or whatever you want.
No, I'm just waiting for my husband.
Got it. Husbands are good candidates too.
Husbands are good payment? Okay.
Husbands are great candidates. Yes.
I don't have one of those.
It's funny, whenever like a salesman tries to like sell me something, like upgrade my cell phone, I'm like, my husband pays my bills, and I just walk away.
So is your name with or without a Y?
Without stay here, Daddy. I prefer
No drinks on the
Euro.
table.
Yeah.
They're more laid back, like, that's my red Euro.
How dare you?
These are far behind, but that's not mine total.
Anyway. I won't have it on the
Best off ever. Best gift.
I'm guessing you bought something from the bar since you've been here, right?
Oh yeah.
Just
I just closed out my tab.
Lazarus is my
do that for the
very
free stuff?
he's mine. Yeah, yeah.
I didn't buy anything. I never bought a drink.
His dad, it was 110 and his mom was 90.
Got it.
He was the runt.
Alright, we're almost ready back there.
He's at
Alright.
95.
Tell
The cameras are a little weird.
I got
But,
the
So this, yeah, that's why that doesn't work, because it's just sitting on there.
the litter and they were in the setup. They locked in their garage.
I don't know what's going on.
So we wanted like getting these two sensory stuff.
What do you need?
And my
Duct
next
tape.
one though,
Always
which I've
need
never
duct
done
tape.
yet, is the Welliger with the cream, but with the light pan. That's my next one.
Then the free game's right up there. said about enough. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop.
I missed that.
Boop, boop, boop.
Where is it?
Oh, I know what they do. I have an idea. I have this magic trick I want to practice. This is stealing your kid. Well, not stealing, but it's
You know she's like unfazed by your magic, right? She's like, oh wow, good job.
I'm gonna have to kick her. I'll kick her. Are we starting? Want me to start from
The one time he did magic trick for her. She was just like, oh.
Cool.
Good now?
Everybody doing good? Hello. Have you played with us before?
Nope.
Oh, no problem. Real quick.
Already did.
Yeah.
You signed the waiver and signed up? My man. What's your name?
Donald.
Donald, welcome to the league, dude. This is chaos and fun all at the same time.
Well, we'll see how I do.
Do you play poker? Excellent. That's the right answer.
I know a little bit about Hold'em, yeah.
Well, we're live streaming, so be careful. Cause trouble.
Ellie, you can sit. Ellie's in here, guys.
Hop it in, guys. Hoorah! I'm gonna sit right here. She's gonna be munching on those mots. All right, Donnie, I gave mots to you and Ellie.
Thank you.
Hopefully, you'll like them.
A $5 tip to the dealer. If you'd like, it comes with an optional lap dance. I've been offering those.
Let me check my wallet.
Perfect. I also have Zelle or Cash App or any of
I'll
the
have
others.
to give you. I'll have to go by the give you Cash App to then.
You have Cash App?
Or Zelle, one of the two.
I'll give you my number.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready.
You gotta make a little text sign.
Let me try to get my
I just had that thought a minute ago. Yeah.
Dude,
Let
I
me
went.
see if I have
Where
the
did I
app.
go? I think a shuttle to the airport or something, and the guy had it on the back of
It's Cash App or Apple Pay or anything.
Let me see.
had it like on the back of the seat. It was like his Cash App, his Zelle, his everything. I was like, you know how many times
I'll
people
get you a
probably
QR
like,
code.
oh, I don't have. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly.
should-
That's
oh,
the
You
thought I
should
had 10
totally get it
seconds ago.
tattooed on your freaking
That's
forearm.
smart. My Zelle information right on my forearm.
I just want
Just have like the checking plan too.
Yeah, true. NFC, Zelle, right in my wrist.
If you don't mind me asking, what's your name? Joey. I haven't seen you around here before. That's why.
You saw me like all the weekend, but I'll just kind of bounce back and forth.
Zoe, welcome to the game. Are you signed in and stuff?
Yeah,
Sorry,
I,
Sam.
Let me do that real quick. I need
On
it
mic.
right now.
Just let me know when you're ready for the Zelle number.
She's mine.
Just as soon as I
Sorry?
get this.
She's fine.
Okay.
You got an army here. Like, this is totally not fair.
Yeah, exactly. Here, still play.
I also need to re-download the app.
I'm gonna play like a little shithead so I can get out. But if I run hot, I run hot.
That's fine.
And that's any different from you playing every other day?
You're
And you little shithead?
I'm he wants me to play, but I'm just gonna get myself out. So.
Toss it.
Why are you getting yourself out? Is he
Yeah, you're one of the better players, so I can't wait to face you.
Here,
I'm gonna take a struggle.
And what's I'm announcing. What's the cat? What's your name again?
Never mind.
I think that's the dog that.
Pierce is gonna.
You look the best. My dad's gonna poker too. I had no idea.
Oh, absolutely. He's extremely friendly too.
Ah, you and Rob are both good at poker, huh? My man is learning from the best.
Who's learning from the best?
His mother Georgie, his
Yeah,
father
Georgie?
Rob. Yeah.
Can I call you Georgie?
Georgia, right? Sorry, Georgia.
Is that Rob saying that?
No,
No, over there. There's the.
But anyway, yeah.
Ellie, Zoe, Rob.
Rob?
Ellie, Zoe, Rob. So yes.
But anyway, Georgia, you and Rob have really taught yourself well.
Thanks.
I remember going up against him before. He's pretty good on his own.
you know what? I don't know. Eric said that.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, audio levels are good.
We have to have positive.
Hello, everyone. This is Hava Free Poker. My name is Pierce. We'll be joined shortly by Austin here.
Do you have cash for a tip?
Yeah, I've cashed for you.
I've been offering lap dances with the tip.
There's some a little bit of difficulties, but the stream will be running here.
Have you tried it? I'm sorry. You've been in a casino?
Oh, yeah.
And Rob as well?
I gotta ask you, because I haven't played Rob much. Who's the better between you two?
Alright. Ellie small blind, Georgia big blind, blind
That makes me
25,
more excited. Make me more excited.
The only thing with poker, we poker on Sundays. Because
Making
we
me
have our
more
fight
excited.
Eastern, so near the thing, you just take your cards on the
This
board.
is active.
Have a seat. Either there or there. This one or that one?
What am I making?
Anyways, my name is Pierce, as I said. Welcome to Hava Free Poker. We are going to start the game here. And the cards are being dealt for the first hand. Are we doing a different, like...
Nick, it's on you. It's 25 to call. Calls. Donald 25? Thank you. You got $5? Check in. $5? I'll give you a lap dance.
All right, we are back here. After this hand, we're going to go over some of the players at this table here. So let's take a look at the cameras here. I don't see anything on the thing. So to the left is Georgia with the gray black hair. Very good combos. To the left of her is Tasso in the black shirt. With the glasses is Woe. In the blue shirt is going to be Nick. To the right of him in the button down, Matthias. We're going to go over here now. We have Donald in the blue, Rob in the brown. Forget her name in the hoodie. Then in the brown, again, the girl, Ellie. These are our players for the game. Looks like Georgia here with a ace-9, a good hand. Matthias with a pair of queens on the flop. Matthias goes ahead and bets into it. And he's going to take the pot, getting everyone else to fold here. No one has much to work with, unfortunately.
I didn't let him fold your hand.
Chip count really hasn't changed. Matthias, won $100. 125 to be exact. And he's going to be shuffling the cards and dealing them back out. The blinds are 25-25 at the moment.
trying to do that right now. The problem is, just this thing is really developing a little pain in the ass.
I was told to put the cameras up today, the audios, not the cameras. Nick with 8-6, not close to a connector, but close enough. Nick's gonna go ahead and call. Matthias with ace-6 off, under the gun +2 is going to raise. Rob with ace-10, my personal favorite hand, is going to call. Zoe, which was her name, pocket threes, is going to call. Ellie with a 3-bet on the button is going to 3-bet with pocket jacks. So far, the most equity with Tasso calling with the second most equity. And Zoe folds. We got pocket jacks versus king, queen off. The flop comes 2-10-9. Really only a little bit of help to Tasso waiting for his jack, but unfortunately Ellie has 2 of them. She's she's going to go ahead and raise to 600.
Did he do this? I told you last week. I told you no. I told you it would never happen last week. All right, fine. You couldn't pay me enough for you to give me a lap dance.
Okay, they're talking about lap dances now.
You could try.
Interesting.
I beat you in Colin. I said under 15 minutes. It's 8:13. She just had me.
Oh.
And Ellie's going to bet 850, and Tasso's going to fold.
I'm okay. Thank you, though.
Decent bet with top pair on that board. If anyone didn't have 10-9, then they were pretty much screwed.
He'll eat it out of your hand.
I told him last week about the candy.
But, excuse me, your name is again? Zoe?
Salvo small.
And the cards are being dealt.
Why not?
I meant to say you
I'm good, thank you.
Nick, it's on you for 25 to call.
Yeah, my son wants the solid black one.
Put your cards on the purple thing, please. There you go. You're good.
Nick with Jack 10. I feel like he's going to make a go ahead and call any raises as long as they're not too big here.
Alright, my cotting. I'm ready for the
561.
wait.
What I do, I usually lick my hands so I don't drink off of it.
Rob just under him with 10-9. Ellie with ace-6. Suited aces.
I had Jack.
Just let me know when you're at the place where you can
yeah,
find
I'm
it.
trying to get this stupid thing.
You're good. Beautiful.
7, 10, spades, 2.
Ace-6 is the most equity in this hand. 63% here.
Rob, check. Rob checks. Ellie.
400. 3 bet, 3.
And she hits the 6. Gives her the most equity. Middle pair here. Second pair. Is she going to bet into this with the 8 on the board and 2 hearts?
Back to game 1 box. 75.
Her bet sizing is going to have to be a little larger here to get anyone off of hearts. But she only bets 75, 3 big blinds.
I think it's Nick on there. Were you Nick? No. Are we on there? Yeah, we're on. Nick calls. 75. Sure.
What's your last name again, Makani?
Or Hernandez.
Hernandez?
Just walked in.
No, Rainieri.
And a king comes on the board, and no one has a king, so Ellie is going to go ahead and take this. Let's see what happens.
What's her name? Is going there? Blonde. Blonde hair? Corey.
Nick, check her back.
Check. Now, okay, you know, your
Oh,
number is 561.
240. What do you got?
6.
Sorry. Yeah, 561 240
Oops, sorry. I didn't hear you there.
9972.
Try now.
Got it?
Try now.
Oh, sorry, test.
All right, we have Corey here co-hosting with me. She knows enough about poker to start saying some things.
Just enough.
Just enough. Just enough here. All right, so Ellie went ahead and won that hand. We're going to take a look at the chip stacks, if I can find it. What the heck?
Yes. I will. I can do that.
You're cold? Really? I thought it was hot. I think it's so hot. Yeah, I'm sweating too.
They're talking about sweating. Turn the fan on, guys. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go to hand number 4 here. Matthias with Jack 3 suited. He's going to fold it. Not big enough. Austin, Queen 4 suited. Not big enough. He's going to fold it.
Yeah, usually it is cold. Usually
Sitting down for a while makes it colder.
Nick, will you put your cards on the green? On the blue one? You're good there. Ellie called, Ellie
Well,
called.
mine are pretty cold too, but
Tazo. 75.
I can see it.
75, Nick. You're in for 25, so it'll be 50 more. Just go black. I ain't changed. Yep, I got it.
I will.
75. No, it's just 75 total.
Oh, no. Oh, it's
Alright. You go over here?
Yep.
Whoa.
I got it from a breeder in Tampa.
Nick, check her back.
So Ellie with Queen 10 here. She's probably thinking she's good here with top pair by far. But she doesn't realize Nick in the blue shirt is going to have pocket aces, which is going to be crazy. Let's look at Nick Cam here. He's thinking. If you guys don't know, Nick is in the blue here.
I know, it's hard to fold it too.
I'm going to turn the floor up a little bit so you guys can hear him.
We have 3 of those.
Ellie has $400 to call. Nick checked it. She has no suspicion of Nick. Ellie folds top pair. What a smart bet. Rob with queen 9. If Nick doesn't call this, I don't know what is poker anymore. He makes the call. We're going to come down to the flop here. And it's a 10. No help to anyone. Nick is still in the lead. Nick's going to go ahead and check, hiding his aces. If there's another spade on the board, it's going to be sad. Nick folds his aces to Rob's bet. Oh, my goodness.
But, I mean, what am I going to do?
I don't think Nick realized he needs to put it all in with aces right off the bat. What do you think?
I just can't believe you told her that. I don't know when or why you would fold pocket aces.
Yeah, with 3 spades on the board, it's a little dangerous to bet, but I mean at that point you might as well just, you know, slam it and ship it, you know, and see what happens. Austin is in the hand. Oh, this Austin right here. Not regular Austin. Not normal Austin. Sorry, Austin. We don't call you normal Austin. Austin's going to go ahead and put the cards away. Donald's going to go ahead and call with 8-6 suited. Rob with pocket 3s. What does Rob do with pocket 3s? He calls a limp. Not big enough to raise, but just good enough to call. Zoe, his daughter, raises to 200. Georgia with Jack 7. I already know what she's going to do here. She's putting it away. Tasso. What is Tasso going to do here? Tasso's going to go ahead and call with king 6. High enough of a king and suited enough to make a call of what is that? 8 big blinds? Are you calling Corey with king 6 there?
Probably not.
Probably
I
not.
don't like the 6 and the
Yeah, too low of a kicker, right?
Yeah, you could get away with that. You could get away with a little blind.
And the flop comes. And it's 6, 9, nice, 4. And it looks like Zoe is still good with her pocket 10s.
You know what I would like to do?
Nick goes ahead and mucks his hand. He says, I don't even want to be a part of this. Everyone looks like they're checking behind him. Oh, and Tasso makes a bet of 150. Oh.
I have no idea.
Can you hear in those headphones? You can? Okay, perfect. Now we can hear what they're saying. And you can hear my voice. So the turn is a queen, no help to anyone. And it is a 6, giving Tasso trips. You see him tilting his head there like a Labrador retriever. Interested, what's going on here? The thing with Tasso is when you bet into him and you're sitting next to him, he's going to go ahead and stare at you. And it makes you really, really, really uncomfortable. But he said, I talked to him yesterday, and I said, why? I said, the rule is with me sitting next to you, there's no staring at me when I make a bet. And he said, well, what's the point? What's the point if it doesn't make you uncomfortable? Like, yeah, it makes sense. Tasso's all in. Wow, you gotta speak a mic here. Tasso's all in with king 6. And is Zoe gonna make the call? And Zoe makes the call, and Tasso picks up a clean, beautiful 3,600. Tasso now at 23% of the chips at the table.
I was scared you had a full. Don't worry, neither of them show in there with how you raise. You made it 8 times the blind, and then called, so I sold that 6. I'm like, oh, hold on. Got something here. Neither of them should have been.
Oh shit! Trump okayed it, dude.
No politics at the
I had a pair.
Oh, no.
No,
It
I mean,
wasn't,
like, I had
it
a
wasn't
pair
from the president. It wasn't an executive.
Zoe.
I'll see you make my.
Like, you're gonna
We gotta
take
go
out
outside.
family, man.
Did I not give you chips? Freedom of speech, Ellie.
He hasn't needed them this whole time.
Not here. Not in a private business.
So, no politics, but
But
Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeffrey Epstein. There's a 500 chip on the floor. Is somebody missing one?
Yeah.
Wait, so private business can tell you what to say?
oh yeah, he gave his to Dad.
You're supposed to have 2, right?
Yeah.
We send
Yeah.
one of these. This.
Did you use a 500?
All right, sorry for the screaming, guys. Anyways, we're back on here. Georgia with pocket aces is going to raise to 150. A cool 6 big blind bet. Just enough to get some people to call with, you know, kings, queens, jacks. But just big enough to get anyone with the silly hands out. So Nick's going to call with connectors here. Matthias with ace-jack. I don't see him putting that down. That's a good hand. I like that hand.
Sorry, what's the blind? 50, right?
What are you calling that, Corey, right?
If I had ace-jack, I would call that.
Yeah, ace-jack suited. It's a nice hand. You got the opportunity to get top pair, or you even have top kicker, and you have the ability to get a flush. So it's a good hand to have. I've won plenty of money with ace-jack. Now the funny thing is I play a lot of online poker, and aces is the hand I actually lose the most amount of money on. Why? I don't know. Maybe the world's just against me. Who knows?
Let's not play this game.
Georgia's gonna go ahead and 4-bet 1,300. So pretty much telling Matthias to square up with him. Put them hands up, Matthias. I don't even think he's realized what happened yet. He's making jokes.
Fuck, fine, alright.
And he says, fuck, fine, all right. And he makes the call. And he only has 725 left after this. Let's go to the flop camera here. Nick is all in with 9-8. 9-8. I'm rooting for Nick here. Let's go, Nick. 9-8. Let's get a 9-8 on the board. And it's a queen 6-2. No help to anyone. Up. And there's your burn card. Yep. Don't put 2 queens on there. Don't put 2 queens on there. What's going on? Okay. So it's queen 6-2. We had a little dealer mistake there. Nick is all in, hoping for a 9 or an 8. Maybe even a jack or a 10. If a jack and a 10 can come up, he wins this. Or not even 2 spades, because if there's 2 spades, Matthias wins. Georgia goes all in with pocket aces. A good choice here. Matthias with a nut flush draw. You call that, Matthias. You call it. And he calls it. And we're going to come down to the flop camera. Can a jack 10 come up for Nick? Can a spade come up for Matthias? Or does nothing come up and Georgia wins this?
Runner. It's gonna go 1. Oh, no, you
What do you think is going to happen, Corey?
I think Georgia's probably gonna win.
Oh, and a 4 of hearts comes up. Nick now has 0% equity, no chance to win. And it's no spade, and George is going to take it with pocket aces. And Corey was correct.
You did it! You never remember winning.
Sorry? Good say that.
Someone out.
So it looks like Nick is out. Matthias, with the 3 big blinds left before the blinds even go up, is basically out. But it's totally possible he can come back up with it.
I get to go play.
Were you worried I had like a
Oh, good luck. All right, and now my previous co-host, Corey, is now going to go to the table.
Yeah, but it's fun. What if you win? It's free.
You have like a 30% chance that you
Sleep.
Yeah, that's my whole life.
You're like a 30% chance.
I'll take 30.
I was commentating.
No, he said it was a low chance.
And I need to decide a name.
He's already on there.
Oh, 70. I'll fucking take that out. Take long, man.
I will give you $5.
Rob folds.
I'm buying him a shell. That's
Guys, I'm gonna win this.
All right. So I'm by myself again. Lonely. I am so lonely. I have nobody. All on my own. Till Austin gets here. Austin's going to be my co-host. Matthias, with 3 big blinds, is all in with ace-jack. I would do the exact same. Same hand, a little worse, not suited. Everyone else calls.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And he hits the jack.
I watched that.
He is going it looks like 72% equity to win this hand. Austin checks.
That's fine. I mean, if she's bothering you that much.
Oh, never mind. Tasso hit a 4, giving him trips. Matias is going to need a jack. Only a 4% chance to hit that jack, and there's only one jack in the deck. It looks like it is done for Matias, but I have seen it happen before. The one card in the deck come out. Can the jack come out? And it is a 10, and Matias is out of the game. Good job, Matias. I would have done the same thing. You did nothing wrong. Luck was against your side here. Luck was against you. It was looking good for him. But then that turn came out.
Go all maybe your game will up afterwards.
Is that again to the mic? 50 now? Yes, 25. Yeah. Where's your question? I like this, like, rocker.
I'm going to start doing a thing where I'm going to be pretty much silent pre-flop until someone gets like an amazing hand like pocket kings, pocket aces, or even ace 5, you know. And if you look at pre-flop ranges, you know, ace 5 suited is one of those hands that you play above ace 6 or ace 7 suited. They're close enough to a straight, but big enough to, you know, make the call. You know, even if ace 4 or ace 3 suited are going to be, you know, straight, you can get a straight with those. Ace 5 is just big enough to where your kicker's high enough to where people like Rob are going to call it ace 3. And you're still going to beat them. It looks like Austin's going to go ahead and hit top pair on the board with king queen. He's going to go ahead and bet 200. Well, with pocket sixes, is he going to continue? He's not. He's going to go ahead and fold. Putting his cards away. And it looks like Austin's going to be claiming that cool 625 chips. We are now at 2550. And the blinds have went up. Matias leaving the table, looking snazzy.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm going to beat 4 people.
And I believe Corey is in the table. Let's take a look. What seat is Corey in? Corey is going to go ahead and be in seat number 4. Corey winning a couple of the last games she played. She's relatively new to poker, but she has learned very fast. Obviously, she's going to make the call with ace-queen. The move there, Corey, is to raise. Rob now, instead of Will with the pocket sixes, is going to go ahead and make the call. And Zoe is now all in with ace-king. Is Corey going to make the call with ace-queen? And she does. Rob with pocket sixes, it is up to him. And he also makes the call. The flop is 5 queen 10. Corey with 56% equity. Zoe also has a straight draw.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She just doesn't play enough.
And maybe she can hit the backdoor flush if another heart comes up, which it doesn't. But, and she doesn't. And Corey's going to go ahead and take the 900 chips, knocking Zoe out.
Sorry, Zach.
Corey already up in chips by 900.
You took Zoe's money. That's what I said. Oh. I thought you were saying I took Zoe's money.
I didn't mean to.
So you can beat your brother up later.
Yeah.
You have permission.
It's a lie.
Huh?
All right. Tasso with 5-3 suited. He's putting that down.
I don't know if that...
Corey's putting 8-4 suited down. Good move, Corey. Donald with king queen suited. A fun hand. Makes me nervous. Oh, Terry. They called Terry. Okay.
I hear it.
I heard that.
to 4 and 8. I hear 4 and 8.
Donald hitting 2 pair right on the flop. King, queen. Ellie just needing a 10 on the turn or the river is going to make the call with a single barrel straight draw here, as the legend Doyle Brunson says it. Now 3 comes up. Less likely she's going to hit that. Only 12% equity. She needs one of those 4-10s to win this hand. Donald's going to go ahead and bet 100. Not enough to get Ellie to fold, and it's an ace.
He's alright.
Do you do it on the new one?
Donald bets 200. Ellie's going to put it down. She has nothing.
Did you look in that brand because I suggested it?
Missing the straight, chasing it.
Looking at reasonably priced multicolor printers, and that happened to be the cheapest multicolor printer that exists.
Georgia in first place with 24%. Tasso with 21% of the chips at the table. Looks like the family is taking over this game. We just need Rob and Zoe to go ahead and take it. Oh wait, Zoe's out. So we just need Rob to, get up there in third place.
Yep.
7 players.
Woe is going to go ahead and have the most equity here, even though he doesn't have a pair. He has a flush draw. Rob, having top pair here, is most likely going to be going ahead and betting into this. And he's going to go ahead and make a call. And a king comes up on the board, giving Woe now top pair. But Rob has queen 3 suited, which giving him 2 pair. He's definitely not putting this down. And he is now all in with his king 3, queen 3 suited. I am now joined here in a little bit by my co-host Austin. He's just getting set up here. He's probably going to be in next hand. Whoa is going to go ahead and make the call for 900, and Rob is going to steal his chips like a rogue elf, and just stealing his chips. That's all I have to say. Oh no! Whoa! Actually hit a flush. Whoa takes the chips.
From that one. He had 2 pair, but
It's just what happens to me here.
I had a queen. I had a good queen too, and I was like, someone has to have 2 pair, and someone has to have
I am
5
now
pairs.
joined here with my co-host Austin. I've been waiting for him. I've been lonely. I'm so alone.
I just can't pass up an opportunity to leave Pierce alone. Just always the move. Sorry I'm late, everybody. My sister had a baby today.
Hey, high five. Let's go, baby.
Double uncle now.
Double uncle.
So that's cool.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
Yeah, that's unk status. That's about right. That's about right.
Thanks, man. You're right.
I'm also unk status. My sisters
so.
are 6 years younger than me.
I just
so.
unironically am an uncle, though.
Corey with ace queen suited, and
So
Donald with my favorite hand, ace 10 suited.
Shout out to my sister. What a hand to sit down on. 3 people have an ace in their hand. Tazo wakes up with a calling set of cards here.
Tazo
and we go to a flop. Everybody misses.
Screwed here unless he gets a king. What's the baby's name?
Georgia hit a pair of 5s. They did announce the name. The baby's name is Jules.
Jules.
My
okay.
grandpa's name was Jules. So we have a couple girls in the family who have taken that name now.
Any nephews?
Tazo hits pair of kings, top pair, bets 2, fold, and Georgia, is she going to hang on with her pair of 5s? Nah. She's going to let it go. Good fold, Georgia.
Now, I'm going to get you updated here, Austin. These are the stack counts. It looks like the top, the
Woodward
Woodward
a pair with the top stack. Proud of her.
So the Woodward family, at least 2/3 of them, are in the hand, and they are leading. Woe was second place. Corey with their first hand, actually hitting her queen and winning her first hand with 900 chips, which was impressive. I was saying earlier, Corey is relatively new to poker, but she's been doing very good. And I think, honestly, at this point, she might be one of the top contenders here.
Yeah, I don't know at what point we stopped calling her new to poker.
She's relatively. I said
she plays well.
I said relatively.
I feel like she's just hustling us all.
She was taught by some of our best players how to play. Me being one of them, not to, get my ego up. What's his name? Theo being one of them. So, we're doing pretty good here.
She loves me.
She does. She really does. Like, if you walk in, she immediately just, like, snaps her neck to you.
So, no help to anyone here. Whoa, with 8 high.
What's that?
Good teacher. You should know what that is.
Why you call him my company name?
Because that's what I knew you as first. I had no idea that anyone called you anything else.
No.
Nobody calls him anything else. They call him Whoa.
Ray calls him Adam.
I call him Adam.
Ray calls him
I've never heard
Adam,
the nickname
and Ray's the one that introduced me to him. So I was like, okay.
I don't use people's nicknames.
I was your student for 45 minutes. Exactly.
So that's all you can know.
There's only so much talent.
Donald waking up with Queen 6 suited.
Flops
And
middle pair here.
Another deuce.
Checks all the way down to second deuce on this board. Donald looking the best is gonna.
Whoa, just betting. He's going to go ahead and bluff here. I don't think he has anything. 15% equity. Woe's going to have to hit an 8 or a 10 to win. There's no way he thinks he's good. I mean, unless he thinks he doesn't have a king, he's going to take it. Donald's going to go ahead and fold it.
Gonna take it down.
Wow, good bet for Woe. Taking that.
Sometimes taking a stab is the way to go.
It is. Something I've realized, throughout my, I wouldn't even say poker career, just being a poker player, is that even when you don't have it, sometimes you should, still bet, Whether that's a gut feeling, something I like to bet on when I don't have anything is, when the board is paired on the flop. So, like, say, for example, it's king, like king 3-3, right? I like to bet into that because the odds of him having a 3 trips is low, and he probably most likely doesn't have a king, and so when I bet into that, if he calls, I already know what happens. Now I'm gonna shut up because Woe has pocket kings.
I like to do that move to see if I get raised. I think that's kind of the move there. Just take a stab and see what happens, and people will usually tell you if you're right or not. Who's betting here? Woe's gonna make it 200. Only Woe min clicks with the second best hand in poker. And he's going to get a lot of callers. Let's see if he gets away with that.
So Austin is going to go ahead and hit a 5. Donald's going to go ahead and hit a jack.
Donald has top pair with an insane amount of equity, even though Woe is still ahead here, right?
Yeah. Flush draw.
His flush draw is giving him an absurd amount of equity.
And Donald made a good move here going all in with top pair flush draw. Even though Woe still beats him right here, Donald has 12 outs, which is enough to, make a play like that. And it's going to come a king. So Donald only now has 7 outs, all of them clubs. Can it be a club? And it is not. Donald is now out of the game. Woe taking him down.
That was very interesting how Woe was ahead and Donald had more equity. So I guess do you say Donald's ahead in that spot?
Yes, Donald is ahead. It's more likely that he's going to hit a club than or a jack because he can hit a jack, a 7, or any clubs. So it adds whatever 7s are in the deck, any jacks that are in the deck, plus clubs, which gives him the most equity in that hand. And plus with that top pair flush draw, you're more inclined to bet more. If he had more money to bet with, he could have gotten him to fold. But he only had 175, which is what? Not even 2 big blinds? Maybe 3 big blinds at this point? No, not even 2 big blinds. We're at 5,100. So in that situation where if he had more money, the equity would definitely be standing. But in that case, when you only have less than 3 big blinds left, it really doesn't make sense, you know, to have that much equity. Corey with Jack 10 suited on the button. Do you think Corey knows position yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Again, I'm sick of us being like, this girl doesn't know anything.
Well, I mean, position.
But to be fair, she did fold
Jack
queen.
10 on the button.
She did fold that.
Yeah, so, I mean, she doesn't know
Maybe
position
she
yet.
doesn't.
We'll go ahead and teach her
What was
on
the
break.
bet? I missed it.
It was, I don't know. We can go back. It definitely wasn't big enough because no one had any insane hands. But
yeah, I call a lot of bets there.
I
with
feel
Jack
like
10
once
suited.
we teach Corey position, she's going to be an unstoppable force. And plus, people, I hate to say it, I'm not being sexist, she is a girl. People underestimate girls in poker.
She's a girl?
Wait, what?
Will wakes up with 4 deuce, going to get rid of that. Corey 8-3, the alleged girl folds. Austin with 3 deuce.
We aren't going to assume anyone's gender.
Austin with clean diaper calls for an extra 100.
But people do tend to underestimate girls in this game.
Everybody wakes up with nothing except for Tazo with a open ender. Misses, and ace comes in. Let's see if anyone can bet and scare the rest of the pot off. If anyone bets here, I guarantee that's what happens.
I left my chicken wings in the fridge.
All the way down. And Jack high is good here. Tazo does not believe he's good. There, checks all the way down, and he's going to take the pot.
Yeah, but anyways, I was saying I left my chicken wings in the fridge, and I wonder if they're still in the fridge. Because if they are, I want to eat them. I'm hungry. Just get off of work. Fun fact, at work today, I'm a server. My table was leaving. I've had a rough day. I've been there for a while. And as they were leaving, I said, I love you. And I got so embarrassed. It was not a good time. It was yeah, I said I love you to my guests.
I'm going to go ahead and turn my headphones back up. I think Pierce is done talking. Ellie wakes up with King Jack's offsuit.
Okay, my co-host is being a jerk to me.
Something about chicken fingers, I think. I don't know.
Did you not hear what I just said?
No, I heard everything.
I said I love you to my guests.
Oh, you never say I love you to me, so.
I do love you, though.
I don't believe it.
I said it on the
Whoa, in the lead here, just by a hair in front of Tazo. Just behind them is Georgia. And we're going to the next hand here, still at 50, 100. Going to take a break here after this blind level. Probably got a couple minutes left. Austin with King 9 offsuit here. Gonna fold from the hijack with a great hand. Now we're going 2 ways to a flop. Nobody with a face card. Whoa, pairs is 3. He can't think he's best here until maybe when it checks to him, he's going to throw some money at it. Maybe Woe thinks he's best.
It works. Pierce, don't do that. I have 2 minutes left, and then we'll just get to the next game.
Yeah.
Psychological warfare.
Yeah, we already took
Tazo always looks at me and I'm just like, stop doing that.
It's called cognitive warfare now. They changed the name.
Oh, did they?
Name of what?
It's cognitive warfare.
It's not allowed to be.
Psychological warfare.
Welcome back, my Chicken Tendy co-host here.
I'm going to be eating these chicken wings. They've been in the fridge for only a day.
Austin with another offsuit King 10. The last time he had King Jack and he folded it, and he's going to call under the gun in worst position with a worst hand now. Very interesting plays.
The wars aren't fought.
And we're going to a flop.
Oh, so this is one of those hands where I'm talking about, like, where if I don't have it and I still have a big enough kicker, I'm calling it. I'm betting it. It's 8-7, so less chance that they're gonna have an 8, and less of a more of a chance they have a 7. But I mean, who cares? It's a
Scare
7.
card comes out. Woe's gonna take a stab.
Good on Woe. Hopefully he's not
Woe's
listening to me
when
right now.
Woe sees an ace, he's gonna take a stab and just see if he can scare the rest of the table off. Doesn't scare off Austin. 5 comes up.
That's pretty good. Pretty good deal.
She wins.
I like my
And Austin's gonna take this down with King High.
That's pretty good. It is soft. Wool is nice. I like wool. I'd buy all wool clothes. It's just expensive.
VPIP, Tasso, voluntary put in pot, 60%. Whoa, 55%. Now, an interesting thing to talk about while pre-flop happens. GG Poker, a online poker site, has created a new rule that if you don't have, I think it was 50% or more VPIP, voluntary put in pot.
I think it was 30. 50 would be insane.
30 VPIP, you are not able to play the game. People like me and Austin, who are absolute nits in this game, are going to be kicked out for an hour.
I just want to say, I don't know what the word nit means. I'm up, so.
Nit means that
I know what nit means.
Okay, well I'm gonna explain it anyways. Nit means that you are playing only very, very good hands like king king, queen queen, king ace, king queen. Any good hands. We folded pretty much all of them. I know how Austin plays. He's a nit. He might not say it. He is up, but it's because you're a nit.
Playing the game? Well, what do you mean? The point of the game is to win money, and I'm up.
Exactly.
Say all you want. All right, guys, we're going to our chip up break now. The chip count at the break, or halftime, is Whoa in first place. And
yeah, we'll pull up the chip stack. We'll pull up the chip stacks here.
So we got Whoa in first place. Georgia right behind him by 75. Tazo right behind them. And then Ellie, Corey, and Austin are the last ones straggling behind. Everyone's fighting for third place out of those three. And we will see you guys when we come back. Something about 10 minutes. See you soon. Welcome back, everybody. We are here at Hava Poker, back from our chip up break. Blinds are now 100, 200.
Well, I recommend somebody shows aggression. Georgia.
Wait, show. I call. What's the line? Oh, crap. Now I'm gonna give it to my child.
Georgia calls, Tazo calls, Woe folds, Corey folds, Austin folds.
I didn't know what the line was. I thought it was still.
I know you're gonna win.
I'm here to play.
Your cards are not. What?
Okay. What? Thanks.
Tazo, yours are not. What cards?
Is there a cut in my elbow?
I wasn't sure what the bet was. So
It's like burning.
chips on. There's probably you leaning on it. Yeah, you're big.
It just, they called because they thought they were raising.
I thought I was raising it.
Elliot, it's on you.
If you wanted, I know you get front row seats here, but for the live stream, see the
600.
Harriet's lounge room? If you wanted to peek it, feel
Let
free
the
to
man
sit in
in.
there at any
600.
No.
I'm more interested in studying what my opponents do.
Well, white girl.
Did you just call me?
What you are?
Buttons on.
I'm Pierce now. I'm no longer Michael.
You're still white. And it's
No.
Pierce.
Yeah, he is.
So it's 1-2.
He's a quarter Chinese.
So. You know, I'm pretty sleep.
What are you talking about?
Tazo, 2 to go. What's this?
It's your tip.
You have to play Uno.
I gotta do that too.
Hey, it's actually, I would take it
I
because I
appreciate
get the
the
chance
gesture.
of.
Yeah, I actually have to go cash one of those in. I got like 35 bucks off one of those.
200 Austin.
You haven't cashed it in yet? Come on.
Someone gave me a $50 Spencer's gift card one time.
2 to go, Ellie.
Really?
I
No,
appreciate it.
what were you doing?
She brought an extra hat and jacket so that I could.
I mean, I'd be like, okay.
We gave our security guards at our gate $100 scratch off one of those, and he won like $2,000.
Yes.
And I was like, God, we gave him the wrong one.
Oh, it's here.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. My pre-sales.
I'm sure he appreciated you a lot
Alright,
for
so that was a few months ago.
Yeah. You not want to.
Yeah, he left. He was like $2,000 on retired.
You're the reason.
No.
Chat, clip that.
Last time I went there was to get a light bulb
HOTTG.
for my
From
lava
the
lamp.
mall?
I happened to
I
be at
needed
the
a
mall.
bulb too.
I was by the mall today.
I passed them all on the way here.
I'm
Guys are all
connected.
I do have to
Sorry for the
get
delay, everybody.
I have to get another.
George is going to call with Queen 8 of diamonds.
There's something wrong with this deck.
Tazo to her left is calling with King Deuce of diamonds. Everybody misses. King High is ahead. It's going to go check.
I check.
There's one the same.
Another diamond rolls off.
Which would you rather have?
I have Queen High.
King Eye.
It seems like they agree to check it down. Tazo's going to take that nice easy pot.
You
could find him outside. I'm just kidding.
Looking at the stacks here, Georgia still in the lead. Held the lead for at least a blind and a half now, which is a considerable amount of time. She's playing well, playing tight, staying in the lead, waiting for a moment to, as they say, strike. Going to the next hand here, Corey. Corey over there in the red sweatshirt and the backwards hat, right beyond Makani's beautiful head of hair. Wakes up with the dead man's hand. Ace 8 offsuit. Three players to a flop. Whoa, ahead with a pair of threes. Bottom pair, top kicker. Is going to bet. Corey's probably going to come along with 2 overs. She does. Georgia's going to let it go. Tazo's going to let it go.
Whoa. I'm just thinking in my head, the next car is going to be a 9. I thought it. I swear to God.
You put it
It might
out
be
there.
psychosis.
I said I just really have a feeling.
Will's going to check, and Corey's happy to see a free card there. Whoa, still thinks he's best, and he's right. He's going to put Corey in a spot for 300 chips. It's not that much more. There's plenty of money in the pot to call. Corey's going to let it go, though. Good hold.
I had you.
I had ace 8.
Was there
Corey big blind, Woe small.
It's like 6, 7, 9. Good shit.
Oh shit.
Our pre-flop raise percentage. Woe is leading that, and I'd wager to believe that he's ahead in post-flop raise as well. Let's take a look at that. We're going to look at aggression frequency, and what do you know? Woe was in the lead 50%. The 50% of the time, he is the aggressor. That's how you'd say that. Ellie wakes up with a coveted hand here at Hava. We call it jacking off. No pun intended. Tazo wakes up with a suited ace. No pun intended. We're a family-friendly stream.
Wow, Corey.
And the most family-friendly flop comes up on the board. 6 nines.
Yeah.
9. Helps nobody. Tazo ahead with his ace high. And Ellie pairs her king. Let's see what happens here. Corey is probably happy to check this down. She is. Ellie's ready to throw some money out there. It checks through. Ellie's being very cautious here. And rightfully so, because Corey hits the gut shot. And Corey is going to go a small, easy 400. Ellie calls this. I think everybody calls this. Ellie's gonna raise the 1200. Maybe not everybody calls it. Some people raise it, and I don't blame her. It's what are you gonna do? It's a tough spot. Corey, hustling the entire table as usual, says, "I think I have a straight," and she in fact does. Woe still in the lead here. Corey's going to bump up to third place after that. We got camera on Ellie here. Did she make a bad play? No. It's a spot where... Oh, jeez. You got to hope that Corey paired her queen. She bet 400. That's a queen. What happened was, right, Ellie turned top pair, and then Corey rivered a straight with just under her top pair. Right. Yeah, so I think we all are in agreement that Ellie was under the impression that Corey paired a queen, threw out a little money, and Ellie's ready to spring her trap that she set by checking top pair twice. And she pays the price because Corey actually hit the gut shot straight. It was any diamond, any straight, yeah. That was a play that Corey was very happy to check all the way down to the river and see if she can hit one of her gajillion outs. And she does. So, going off to the next hand here. Got camera on Ellie first. Just realized that. Ellie wakes up with some dogs. She folds. George is going to come along. Woe's going to come along. He sees a face. He calls. Corey's got a great hand. Let's see if she raises. She does. Here we go. George is going to tag along. Woe's going to tag along. 3 callers for 2 big blinds. It's just a min click. Queen 5 on the flop. Woe comes along with some arguable dog, and he flops middle 2 pair. Is that middle 2 pair? Top and bottom 2 pair? I don't know. I don't really know how you'd say that, but he flops queens up. He is a lock to win this hand now. Corey cannot beat him with any combination of cards, and Corey's going to bet into him. Woe's happy to call, raise, jam, anything. He's going to just min click it. Let's see what Corey does here. I think Corey lets it go. I think she realizes when she gets raises that her high card is no good. Let's see what happens here. I would honestly love to see a jam here. I don't think it's a bad play. What are you going to put him on? 2 pair on the flop? You put him on a queen, and you fold. Good play, Corey.
I'll do it as soon as this game ends. I was wondering what you were nodding at me for, because the text hadn't come through.
Woe takes the lead with 31% of the chips. Didn't Georgia have the lead? Or no, yeah, Woe has. No, Georgia had the lead for a while.
He didn't have a straight.
Yeah, for a while.
I folded queen 5.
I played my jack, and you said the board was going to be jack 3. It did not come
She only has one card.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chicken Tendy has reappeared, and he's ready to join me here in the broadcast booth.
What's up, people? How we doing? Any updates?
Some cards got dealt and some chips got moved around. Woe is in first place.
Okay, typical poker. What's going on over here?
Buttons on Austin. Yeah, 2 cards. Start the timer, please.
Ellie, smile. You look sad.
Oh. What?
Probably stupid, but that's
I already have 2 left.
yeah, exactly what I'm saying. I just look how I am.
So it looks like Georgia, Tasso, Woe, Corey, Austin, and Ellie are still in the hand. Looks like we're still 6-handed. No one's gotten out. Corey with 8-6 off. Gonna go ahead and make the fold. And Ellie all in with $400. Only 2 big blinds. Making the correct decision here, I think. Hitting top pair, which is good. That club doesn't look too good for her, but the queen comes up and she's still good, and she's going to go ahead and take and double up here. 2 4 big blinds. No, I'm sorry, 2 big blinds now.
I was talking earlier. Woe not only has the highest pre-flop raise percentage, but he also has the highest aggression frequency percentage. And he's in the lead right now, so I think he's making good plays. A lot of times with bad cards, but good bets and getting away with it.
Yeah, Woe's a guy that in cash
bluffing.
games I'm generally a little nervous about. You know, when Woe puts into a hand, I get a little nervous because I don't know if he's bluffing and I don't know if he's not. He has a good, you know, he has good odds of, you know, mixing it up a bit and not playing super tight. I know, you know, a few people at the table who will only bet if they have it, and some people who just, you know, Jack 7 off is good enough to go all in. You know, Georgia's going to go ahead and bet Ellie's entire stack. She's going to go ahead and fold, and Georgia's just going to clean up the blinds here. All right, and now we are over shuffling and dealing. Corey with 8-6, almost suited connectors. Under the gun, she makes the correct play and folds. Austin on the hijack. Jack 7 suited. He's thinking about it. You can see him. He says, man, this hand's good, but it's not good enough. I don't think he's paying attention to
and
position
he makes a
here.
great fold because Georgia wakes up with 2 queens. She's going to make it 800. The only person who's really going to come along is Woe, and he does. Calls for an extra 400 out of the big blind.
Oh,
and
my
he
goodness.
pairs his ace. Georgia hates that flop. She hates it. She hates it. She bets into it. She still hates it.
Sometimes you got to continue with things you hate.
And with Woe's smooth call here with top pair.
Oh, my gosh, and he's closer to a straight as well. He's definitely not giving up, even if Georgia's
has 1 to a flush, but doesn't hit it. Woe's cards are best. He's going to bet, and does Georgia get away from this? Woe's been stabbing at everything with any card. Georgia's in a spot. How much does she have behind? 3,200. It's enough to continue. I believe there's fold equity there. She's going to let it go. Good fold, Georgia. Looking at the aggression frequency here. Georgia has just about caught up to Woe. Go back to that. Table's actually about even now. Woe definitely in the lead. Pre-flop raise.
Oh my goodness.
Who doesn't want to stay up for us? Ellie is taking the lead, actually. Woe was way ahead earlier. Very interesting to see how it's changed now that a couple people are catching 2 face cards a couple times, and all the numbers change. Earlier it was 50% for Woe on the pre-flop raise percentage. Corey with a suited king here. I heard some poker pros talking about how suited kings are the new suited aces.
And she hits. Well, with top pair flush draw. He's definitely betting into this. Corey with the flush draw.
I'd rather be in Woe's spot here.
Yeah, me as well. Oh my God!
I eat my
And
words, and Corey
hits
hits
the
the
straight.
flush
Is she
over
the flush?
Woe's flush. Woe loves
Woe
that card.
bets.
He loves it so much.
The
Corey's gonna
correct
love to call here.
Is call, and it's.
I think we're gonna see all the money go in, folks. No one cares about a straight. The board looks crazy
all in.
straighty.
Woe's all in. Is
No one
Corey
cares.
gonna
Woe
make the call?
jams.
Corey,
Corey's
you have
gonna
to
call.
make the No! Oh wait, Corey makes the call.
Corey
Okay.
makes the call.
I thought she put her cards in. Oh my God.
Just went to fucking Woe instead.
Oh my God. I thought that she put in her cards to fold. That's why I screamed. Corey now in first place with 21 big blinds, and second place, Woe.
There was already 6 spades live in the hand, and a 7th rolls off for a flush for both players.
Wow.
That's good for TV, people.
That is good for TV.
George is going to let go of some offsuit connectors. Tazo is going to let go of that.
Ace
Woe wakes
deuce.
up with a suited ace. There we go.
Corey, you got a lot of 500s.
Not doing too bad.
You're doing really well.
People seem to be surprised that Corey's doing well.
We're not surprised
I am
anymore.
genuinely sick and tired of this notion that she's not good at poker.
Woe hits top pair.
Austin
Again.
hits second pair.
And Austin gets second
And
pair. but
Woe has
again.
the nut flush draw. Austin honestly flops a great hand. He has the backdoor nut flush draw.
The
Neither
thing
of
is-
them.
Woe also, again, for the second time, flopped the nut flush draw with top pair. And he's going to take it. Austin's all in. Woe calls. And Austin is out of the game. Let's go to Austin. Cam.
Austin
Let's
has
see
one
what
out to a king. Austin has 1 or 2 outs to
Oh,
a king.
oh,
Let's
oh.
let her ride.
6%
Let her ride
equity.
here. Let's see what happens.
And it's a 10.
10. A heart doesn't get him there. Woe's going to take a lot of chips.
Why isn't the camera working here? Just testing out some cameras, guys.
I know the song. Who gave this to you? Am I saying that right?
I don't
It was what? That's crazy. How could nobody tip the dealer for playing free poker?
I mean, that was from coffee. My bad.
All right, Georgia waking up with 10-7 off. Pretty crap. Tasso waking up with 9-6 off. Pretty crap. Woe waking up with ace-jack. And Corey waking up with ace-9 suited. Ellie waking up with jack-8.
I think Ellie knows late enough in this game to play that hand. I think she got to check it actually out of the big blind.
Corey
We're going to go to Ellie first on this board, where she flops bottom pair. She's happy about it. Checks all the way through, though, even though Corey has middle pair here. No one holding a king. Ellie's going to take a stab. Going to jam for 400. Woe's going to throw
That's
in
not
the
a good
money with
feeling.
no pair.
It's not a
He
good
has, what does he have here? He has just an over to the board.
Well, I mean, he has nothing. Woe loses regardless.
Yeah, he's 0% equity, actually. You're right. And Corey's going to take this down with a pair of 9s over Ellie's 8s.
Unfortunate for Ellie. R.I.P. Ellie. The girls are attacking at it. And Corey knocks out Ellie. Wow. That's insane, man.
I don't see why that's so insane. Corey's not a bad player. I'm sick of the notion that this girl
That's
doesn't know what she's doing.
insane.
She plays just as
Let
good as anyone else. She
me
caught on
give
quick.
you a little context. One time we were
3
playing
months
a game-
ago, yeah, she wasn't that good. Now she's fine.
Let me
Like,
give you a little context,
not
viewers.
insane.
One time we were playing a tournament, and Corey said, I want to go get ice cream. And she kept all-inning and stacking everyone, and that's when I knew she was pretty good. I thought it was just because, she wanted to go get ice cream and she had the luck. But no, so Corey dominating Georgia over here. Georgia hits middle pair, so does Corey, but Corey has a higher kicker. They bet. Oh, my God, and both of them have trips. This is going to be dangerous. Georgia bets
Trips
600.
now. Corey's 10 is going to play here. I think they're both.
Oh, my God.
Corey goes ahead and boats up.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Georgia goes ahead and puts in 1,000. Corey just lays it down and takes it.
Corey only calls.
I thought if I bet anymore, she wouldn't bet because she was like.
No, that's not how it works, Corey. You
Yeah.
raise on the river.
The move there is definitely to raise.
But it is okay. Corey.
Maybe at the end of the day, she doesn't know what she's doing. Chip count, Corey's in the lead. Contrary to what I've been saying, she just calls with basically the nuts. Contrary to that, she's in the lead with chips. So,
okay, so
it's really a mystery.
If Corey does rewatch this, Corey, the reason why we raise on the river when you have the nuts, the best hand, Georgia, you're either getting that money either way, so you might as well take a stab at getting a little bit of more money. Because you're winning regardless, so it doesn't hurt to raise. If she folds, you still win the 1,000. It's the same as calling. So you're getting that 1,000 regardless of what's happening.
Still 2-4 this hand, but start it.
Oh, never mind. I've been told I was wrong. She could have had a different hand and King Jack, and she didn't have that.
Georgia could have had a better hand, but functionally this late in the game when you have second boat, I think it's a safe bet to treat it as the nuts and see what happens. Let's see if I eat those words here, as everyone on the board flops something here, except for Woe. He's a little behind, but Tazo with top 2 pair.
A little
Corey
behind.
with a backdoor straight flush draw on a pair. Corey's got plenty of chips to come along for any bet here, really. She's going to pair.
Nothing.
Actually, no, she's not right. The ace was just folded, so Woe's a little annoyed. Let's see if he gives us the office stare at the camera here. He doesn't. Checks his watch.
Does he
ready
do that?
to leave. Some people do.
Hey. Thank you. Corey with still almost half the chips at the table. Is she going to take this game down? Stressing out, hitting the vape here. Georgia waking up with a good hand. King Jack suited. She's going to go ahead and put it all in. Whoa, with 5 deuce suited. I will laugh. Haha, he puts it all in. Corey with King 5. 200 to call. She has plenty of it. She has plenty of chips. Is she going to make the call? I don't know. We didn't get the input. Corey made the call. No one for anything except for Woe with the pair of deuces, but it's not very good. But he's going to go ahead and make the bet with 8 deuce 3 3. No one's really going to be, raising pre-flop with an 8, a deuce, or a 3. Only calling. So the only person he really has to worry about is Corey here. And it's a 7. Woe's going to take it with a pair of 2s and knocking out Georgia. The rest of the game we have here now. Woe with the same amount of chips. Corey, same amount of chips. And Tasso with 6.9 big blinds. Almost a half. Can Tasso win the game?
It's pretty cool to see Woe leading here with his insane aggression frequency. Pierce, you want to bring up aggression frequency real quick? Because I just feel like he's betting every pair he gets, and he's getting paid for it.
48%.
It's a sketchy, you lose a lot of money real quick, but if you keep getting away with it, then you just keep winning money. I mean, I don't really know much more you can say about it than that. He's playing arguably loose and aggressive. Maybe not exactly loose and aggressive, because he's really only stabbing in the right places. So Corey's going to wake up with some suited connectors. Tazo with King Jack on. He's going to raise.
On?
King Jack on.
Suited. What are you?
It's not off. It's on.
Whatever.
What do you mean whatever? I'm right.
Whatever. 9-8. King Jack.
Corey's got a backdoor straight draw here.
So does
Tazo with 2 overs.
So does Tasso. Tasso hits top pair with the king. It's a jack.
And he's
Tasso
gonna
hiding
hit
his king here.
Top 2 pair here. Corey misses her straight draw. She's going to check it over to Tazo, who is almost certainly going to bet here. He's going to go 800. And it's on Corey to call with absolutely nothing. She lets it go.
You had me cleared. Cleared. I had hope in the beginning, and then that hope quickly went away.
Well, this looks like at the top of everything here. Let's look at the wins here. Nope, that's not what I wanted to see. This is what I wanted to see. Woe making the most chips, Corey making middle amount of chips, and Tasso making the least amount of chips. Tasso wakes up with jacks, From what I've heard, Tasso has a mixed relationship with pocket jacks. He doesn't.
Don't we all?
He doesn't know how to play them or to fold them. I heard he used to fold them. Now he plays them. So we're gonna see. Whoa makes the raise, and everyone's gonna go ahead and make the call.
Tasso's gonna smooth call the jacks. We're gonna get a raise from King Queen suited. Everybody calls. Nobody flops anything. Tazo smooth checks, trying to trap. An ace rolls off, and now he's in a spot. He still has the best hand, but does he believe that he has the best hand? He doesn't. He checks.
Oh, my God. Any two.
He's going to check again.
Or 7 takes this.
Dear Christ. It's going to check all the way down, and Tazo's going to flip over a pair of jacks, and Makani might unironically slap him across the face. He does not. Tazo gets away with it without any bodily injury, and we go to the next hand.
We want to see some bodily injury in this game.
I think it might have honestly been good for him. Georgia, you want to go out there? Well, I didn't want to say it, but.
Well, it's top 3. I want every point I can get.
He won the middle.
I was like, as soon as someone raised, I'm out of here.
Did you just ask his mom to go slap him?
What you want to do about it, you know?
We have the
It's very
Woodwards
important that
behind
you
us.
teach your kids poker.
Tasso's parents are now watching him, rooting for him behind us here. Can he win the game and make them proud of everything they've taught him?
Corey ahead with 7 high. 5 rolls off for a pair for Woe.
It's a 6.
That's a 9.
Whoops. Josh from Sales, that's Yosh, says, is there a game 2 Pierce in Austin? Is there? We don't know.
It's up to our illustrious, gorgeous head of hair dealer, Makani.
We have enough people for another game, but it's like the minimum amount of people we could play with. So it's a hit or miss. Most likely there will be, and I will probably me and Austin or me and Austin are going to be asked to join. If I am asked to join, I'm just going to go fucking all in with every hand. Excuse my language.
If I'm in that game with either or and
do you want to go all in just every hand?
Yeah, I'll just go all in every hand too.
Let's go. We mean Austin just high
all in a
five.
full tournament for sure. Looks like this board rolls off with nobody hitting anything. Corey's queen high is best. She's going to check it over to Tazo, who, let's see if he takes a stab here. Does 1,600. Let's go. Corey has nothing. She's going to fold. She's going to let this go. She's not happy about it.
Oh, she's
thinking about it.
She's thinking. Come on, Corey, make the she makes the call. Oh my
call.
gosh! What?
What a call!
What a call!
You only hit a 9.
Yeah, almost.
See, she doesn't respect you. That's what she calls.
Is that good?
We have it confirmed from our gorgeous head of hair dealer, Makani, that was a monster call by Corey. She jumps up to second place with that great play.
Josh from Sales says, get on the walk if you can't. There's 3 people left. This is quite intense. Most likely there's a game regardless, so just come and join. Come and join. If you come and join, highly likely there's going to be more of another game. You know what I'm saying? Oh, did he?
Yeah, Makani is definitely leaning towards a no, and George is confirming a no. It's most likely a negative Ghost Rider. All right, on to the next hand. Please go to the next hand. I need to transition from that joke. Please, I'm joking.
It's okay. I've made worse jokes than that.
Tazo wakes up with King 7 offsuit. From the button, 1,600 to call. He's going to throw it in. He realizes it's getting late in the game. It's time to start playing any face card with any other card. Woe thinks the same thing with his King 4, and the 4 pays off. Woe is pairing an absurd number of number cards.
Any 8-6 king or 7 takes it away from him though, so we're gonna see what happens here. I'm sure there's plenty of outs.
The
for
king
everyone.
would not, but any of those other cards would. Now
Did
it's
I say
down
king?
to just the 7.
What is it now? Sorry.
And Tazo folds. Woe's gonna take home 3,000 chips there.
Hurts. I mean, I won. You know that?
Stack sizes are looking like Woe's in the lead because he keeps pairing everything. Woe with a set of awful cards. It's going to actually fold this time. Tazo with an ace. And Tazo's going to take it down from the big blind.
Blinds are 800, 1600. Corey and Tasso have 4 big blinds, and Woe has 7. It looks like we are coming to the game of N1 and possibly our only game.
Just so everybody knows, the blinds are going to double here. Can you bring up the stack, Pierce? This will show us how many big blinds everyone has. As the blinds increase, you have less big blinds, and our chip leader only has 6. So you're really looking for any face or ace that you can make in your hand, and you're pretty much going to end up all in if you play the hand, unless you're folding after the flop. We can get that off the screen, and an ace high is going to be best here.
Up, and it is ace never mind, I can't talk.
Tazo's going to pair his ace here,
Just let Austin talk.
and he's going to go. He's going to throw 16 out. Min bet. Woe is going to let it go here. He's drawing to pretty much absolutely nothing here. He's just going to drop it off. Still in the lead, we have Woe. And we're off to the next hand. Just so everyone knows, Woe is in the middle here with those glasses and the dark shirt. Tazo is off to the left in the white, and Corey's in the blue hat and red sweatshirt. There's our gorgeous hair, great beard, awesome
Why does he look so mad?
Dealer McConney. Had a nice angle of him there.
He's looking mad, bro.
That color looks nice on him. Oh, I have it.
4-6 deuce, no help to anyone. Nope, never mind. Oh, and there it is.
There it
He
is.
gets the nut flush.
Corey hits
draw.
the nut flush. Nobody else has anything really to call her down, but she's going to throw 16 out.
And
Tazo's
they're
going to
both
let it go. Woe's going to let it fold. Unfortunately, in poker, when you hit a good hand, you need someone else to hit a good hand, but have that hand marginally worse than your hand. And the second part of that doesn't happen. So
but even
Corey
if it's
actually
marginally
takes
worse,
first
you
place.
still have a chance to lose, which sucks. So it's poker's a fun game. Yep.
There's always other games to play. There's Halo Infinite. There's Inscription. There's Overwatch.
I got him into Inscription.
It's a great game. Video games are cool. Woe wakes up with a suited queen here. He's going to drop it off. Corey with suited connectors. These are always fun. It's really expensive to play him right now, so she's going to let it go. Good fold. It folds to Tazo in the big blind with an ace, and he's just going to take down the small blind here, and we're going to go off to the next hand. Georgia behind me bringing up a great point that Woe is folding good hands now, which is confusing.
Do you remember that time when Woe, when he had like one big blind and he had 3 more chances to put in and he folded ace jack? I remember that. I remember that.
I don't remember it, but if I saw it, I wouldn't believe it.
No, it happened. It happened.
Now Woe is...
And then ace jack came out on the flop, and then we went to Woe cam.
We have a Woe cam?
Yeah, look. What? This is Woe cam right here.
Got
This
weird.
is just all the players' cams. So we're just going to stick here and then go to the flop and do stuff, you know. Queen 10 from Toss, so he's definitely playing this. Talk about
Corey with a
sharks.
suited gapper from the big blind. It's going to check it down. Happy to check it down.
Hits the 10.
Tazo hits middle pair here. I don't think he's going to be scared of a jack. I think he knows he has the best hand here, especially since Corey checks it down. He's going to bet 32 and take it down. Snap fold from Corey. She doesn't. Happy to let this one go and move on. And he does. Just goes to show how much the blinds are worth, and they're only going up from here, folks. We're probably got a couple more hands at 1,600. And then we're going to be at 32, where everyone's going to be down to probably under 4 big blinds. Something like that.
Yeah, it's my specialty.
No, what you said. It's my special move.
It's Yoshi asking about game 2.
I fold is my special move.
Jack, cut that.
Corey button, small, Tazo big.
I'm big.
No, Tazo small.
Yosh, thank you for those 100 gift subs. We really appreciate that.
Yosh promised us 1,000 gifted subs
Yeah,
if,
so we
if
really
Ellie did not win, and so now Yosh owes us $5,000.
We'd really appreciate it, Yosh, if you would give us that 5,000 gift subs.
Oh, that's $25,000 in debt.
25,000 gift subs would be insane. Corey wakes up with a offsuit pair of face cards. Tazo's got king queen suited, and he pairs his king. Let's see if Corey can get away from this. She's at 7% equity. Tazo's going to go 3,200, and it's just about all in for Corey to call with no pair and barely a draw here. She has a backdoor flush draw. She's going to let it go. Tazo's going to take this down. Happy to take it down because he just made 4,000 chips, putting him in the lead by a wide margin. Up to 10 big blinds.
Can the 10 big blinds take down the 3 and the 2.3 big blinds? They never know in these games.
We're going to take a moment here and chip up because we're going to go to, I'm assuming, 3,000, 1,500.
I have my own emoji?
So we're going to chip up here. In the meantime, we can look into what
I do
emoji.
How did he find my emoji from like 10 years ago? That is me. That's from my old Twitch channel.
My ears hurt now.
That is actually me.
It's really what I'm here for, to be honest.
I think the MVP of the night is Yosh in chat, also known as Josh from Sales, which is another thing I have a question about, but we'll ask that later.
How did he find that?
How did he find that? Hey, can I be an emoji?
You have to have your own channel and upload it.
Well, I one time had to upload a video in college, and I have a YouTube channel for that.
How, Josh, Yosh, how did you find my emoji?
I also got an F on that video.
Or these look so unused.
They're brand new, that's why.
30.
What? How did he find that?
Taking a break from talking about peers. Everybody come down to Hava and join us for free poker on Sundays. Starts at about 7 p.m. What time do we start these days? 7:30? Right around 7:30 is a safe bet. If you show up then, we'll get you into a game soon enough. Free to play. Happy to have you. Learn some poker. Hang out on the stream. I'm assuming we moved on to the next hand because Tazo, did he just fold king, queen suited? Unbelievably, he was behind to Corey's pairs of fives. Is he psychic? Is he psychic? Say it in the chat if you want me to hop on the radio and ask if Tazo is psychic, because what was that fold? Did he fold that? For what, a big line? Did I miss something? No way you misread king, queen suited. Like, I'll misread a 4 as an 8.
I think the counts are wrong.
Maybe the computer must have. Back in. Okay.
There.
Maybe that's not my emoji.
4,000, right? 4,000.
Let me get a pog in chat if you guys want me to turn off Pierce's microphone. Trust me, I know how to do it.
Like, why are you here?
Corey, you should go all in on the next hand blind.
Okay. I will look first, and then I'll go over it, okay?
No, being it lines is how you'll look, but
I will look.
you'll still go all in.
What are you doing?
Next one, guys.
Listen, I don't really know what pog references. I have an idea of what it is, but I think I'm wrong.
It's like this.
It just means like, you know.
It's this. It's.
Well, poggers became.
Yeah. If it was 7 deuce, I'm going all in, first of all. That's my power move.
We're having a conversation on the rail here as Woe takes down a hand with 7 deuce after flopping bottom trips.
I can say it was for the bid. That's what I'm saying.
No 7 deuce game here. He's just going to take down what I assume to be the big blind, or the small blind's call to the big blind. My question is, where did the word pog come from? Here's where I think it came from, and I think I'm wrong, but when Overwatch came out, at the end of the game, there was something called play of the game, which got shortened to pog. And when something crazy happens in a game, everyone goes pog, or you say pog champ, like the play of the game champ is kind of what it means. I'm pretty sure that's where it comes from. If it doesn't, it should have, because that makes the most sense. It's probably from some other Minecraft BS that I just don't know about.
It's not me.
That's fine. Oh, okay. Our illustrious engineer
Corey's all
on the
in with
rail,
Queen Deuce.
Mike, has confirmed that I am a genius and I was right. Maybe not the first part, but definitely the second part.
And it's queen deuce.
Corey's gonna.
Oh my goodness!
Flippity
Whoa!
flop.
Oh my God! What is happening?
What is this?
What is going on? Look at this flop! What?
I have a boat. I have a boat.
Boat quad, boat quad, boat quad.
I'm taking a picture of it.
Oh, I was about to say
That
that's a
is
split.
insane.
What was
That is
that?
actually ridiculous.
All right,
Every
guys,
queen out of the
Corey
deck.
did take that one down in the most
I don't even understand.
dramatic fashion. Wait, hang on.
I don't even
Great call,
understand.
whoa.
I second that. That was fantastic.
Who's commentating? Oh my god. What is this?
Rose button, Corey 15, Tazo 3.
That's.
That's
Oh my
actually
god.
I want to like remember that for the rest of my life.
You didn't even take a picture.
All right, that was insane.
Just take a picture of your picture.
So now we're gonna timestamp that.
Somehow, unbelievably, Woe is still alive here after that hand. There comes a time where it's like a hand is so devastating that I feel like you should lose more than you were supposed to. But he's still here in second place with 8,500. And Corey is behind. I didn't really look at her stack. I was kind of mesmerized by the cards, but it seems like she didn't jam for all that much. So, truthfully, when you look at ICM to get into the nerdy stuff, Woe definitely did make a good call there if Corey was the one who jammed. Because,
What was that? What was that?
What was what?
That was
the
queen
last hand
deuce,
you
queen
saw, yeah.
deuce, queen deuce. What?
My co-host here is still in shock. Rightfully so.
That's insane, man. I've never seen that.
Woe in the lead here after that devastating flop, turn, and river. Tazo with a suited gapper. I don't like throwing those away. Those are fun to play. You can make a straight. You can make a flush. You can make a straight flush. In this case, he would have flopped 2 pair, and Woe has top pair. Now he has the gap is filled. Doesn't really matter too much, but his flush draw would have got there. And let's see what happens on the river here. We're not going to get there. Woe's going to take it down with the best hand.
Place and now is in last place.
The fall from grace is real. VPIP looking at about 50% for everybody. That means we're looking at a good game, guys.
When Lucifer fell from heaven, he fell for 9 days. That must be what it feels like to be Corey right now.
Sure, dude. Woe wakes up with 5-4 offsuit. Corey with the best hand in
All
poker.
in.
All in.
All in.
And Tazo with a suited ace.
Insane. Can we get a 7-7 deuce, 7 deuce?
Let's see if Corey flops another boat, quad, straight flush, over pair.
3 sevens. It's gonna be a bunch of aces. Yeah. Nice.
Oh, wow. It is
Oh
looking
my God.
good. Corey with only a
She
6 and
flops
ace
a
and
gut
7.
shot.
Oh, it's so close.
Double gut shot.
24% equity into Jack. And Corey is now
Or that was still a
eliminated from the
single
game.
gut shot. Oh, wait, is that a double? That was a double gut shot. Or she's open-ended.
Yeah, 7-6 or
That was
an
open-ended.
ace.
Sorry, everybody. I had a moment. Doesn't get there. Tazo's going to take that down. And now we're just about tied, ladies and gentlemen, for first place. There's a chance they chop the points, and there's a chance we see a good old-fashioned heads-up poker game here.
With 4 big blinds each.
I was just done. I was over it, okay?
He's small blind, you're big blind, and so Tazo 15 more call.
I was not making that comeback.
I think Corey just broke up with this game. Tazo with king 4. We haven't seen Woe's cards yet. I'll see if I can get that to happen.
No, his cards are purple. I can see him.
And
it doesn't matter.
Woe's going to take it down with 9-7. His card's actually on the right side of the screen. Interesting. I've never seen that before. Maybe that's what happens when it's heads up. Woe peels a considerable amount of chips off of Tazo in that small blind fold from Tazo. Tazo with an awful hand. Woe with arguably a worse hand.
Tazo taking it with 6 deuce. He's just betting into everything.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are at 3,000, 6,000 blinds. The big blind is 6,000 chips. Everyone has under 2 big blinds. The timer went off, but we didn't raise it. I don't know why not. I'm pretty sure it'll happen next hand, almost certainly.
Put this up on here.
McConaughey said 3-6. That's why I repeated him. But we see a pair of kings for Tazo and 97% equity. Woe's looking at runner fives or runner nines or runner two pair. Or
Alright, now we're at 3-6.
all right, we're gonna move up to 3-6 now, ladies and gentlemen. Tazo with a face card at this level. I think it's a jam. Unfortunately, Woe has just a better hand here. No help to anybody. Woe's ace high still good. It's going to go check, check. Everybody's scared. Tazo hits his 3. Now has the best hand. Doesn't believe it. Doesn't think it. Still scared. Probably going to check it down. Rightfully so. And it's going to check, check. And Tazo's going to take that pot down.
Let's look at the chip stacks. Let's see how they're compared to each other. Oh wow, that did not look good. Let's go back to chip stacks. Whoa. 0.9 big blinds. Looks like we are coming to the end of our game here. He's gonna have to hit this on this hand. Is he gonna do it? We might as well just deal the cards face up.
It's 55 total.
Tasso folding right here for no reason. He had king 5. He wasn't in good standing, but he should have called it, regardless.
Did Tazo have king?
No, Woe had king 5.
King 5.
Tazo had 8-3.
Gonna let it go. Let the stacks even up a little bit. Tazo with king 9 now. Woe with jack 8. It's on Woe to call. He's probably gonna call with jack 8 here. In fact, he's just gonna rip it with a face card, and Tazo calls.
All right, here it is. What is the flop gonna be? Will there be a jack? Will there be a king? Will there be a 9? Will there be an 8?
Tazo's family behind us, rooting for him. Let's see the flop.
And there's a jack.
He flops the jack. Woe flops the jack. They're rooting for. He has so many outs. 15 outs. Too many outs to fail.
The table was even shaking, and it's a 3.
And he misses.
And Woe's gonna take it. And now they are absolutely, wow, look how the tables have turned.
Tazo behind, but one good all in. In fact, a couple blindfolds can give him the lead here.
Woe with pocket 2s. He's obviously going to go all in here.
Woe loves that hand. You know he loves it. I think he loves that hand more than any other pocket pair under 9s.
And I think, what's going on here? Is the game over? No. This is the last hand. Tasso's all in with 3 deuce, dirty diaper, clean diaper. And Woe with 8-5. Can we get 3 diamonds, a 3 or a deuce on this flop? Look, sounds like Tasso's about to be grounded here.
Yeah, dirty diaper is 2-3 offsuit, but clean diaper is 2-3.
Is it only 2-3?
No, dirty diaper specifically is 2-3.
It's a 3, a 4, and
Great
a jack.
flop for Tazo. Jumps to 75% equity. A 6 rolls off for the straight draw for Woe.
7 deuce or an 8 for Woe to win. And it is Tasso taking this with his 3. This game is going on for 15 minutes longer than it should have.
Just about back to even, ladies and gentlemen. Blinds might actually hit here soon. We might find a winner before then.
Tasso with the ace, Woe with 8-6. Tasso's obviously going to play this with the high card here. Woe's going to go ahead and check. Woe with a straight draw.
Woe flops the world. Flush and straight draw.
Wow, he hits a flush and a straight.
Oh my God, he.
We're gonna go to. Oh. 36. It's fine.
What high ass number is this? Please don't. So much math.
Just all in blind every time. Todd actually is all in blind.
Are you bumping the blinds or no?
Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'll see.
All right, we're gonna stay at 3-6 here because bumping the blinds would just be a little weird. We'd basically be doing all in flips.
Tasso is all in again with 9 deuce against queen 8 suited. It is not looking good with 34% equity here.
Tazzo's all in blind, right? Okay.
All right, let's see the
9
flop.
deuce offsuit is not what you want to be in with. Let's see what happens here. Nobody flops anything. Queen high still good. An ace, still no help for anybody, but Tazzo has a couple outs now. He's up to 10. 7
And
is
the
a
game is
complete
over.
brick, and Woe is going to take this one down.
Let's look. Let's go to Woe Cam here. Let's go to Cam. If we can get the mouse working here. Good job, everyone. That concludes our game 1 and maybe all the games. We are going to go figure out if there is a game 2. Congratulations to Woe in first place, Tasso in second place, and Corey in
just like
third
to say
place.
thank you to our veterans. I think Woe deserves this for protecting our country. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll let you know if there's a game 2. If not, we're going to go ahead and shut down the stream. Free poker here at Hava. Come join us. Join the stream and hang out with us. Learn some poker. Play some hands. Fold some hands. Go all in. Yeah, come hang with us. Bye, everybody.